Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening show. And well, all the Bangladeshi cricket fans would have been very disappointed. But what a match it was as far as the micromax Asia Cup final is concerned. Bangladesh just couldn't make history by just 2 runs. They lost this match by 2 runs. There was emotions all around, whether it was the fans, the spectators, and also the players. And it showed what spirit they had, and they might have really dreamt about actually winning this micromax Asia Cup. They were very close before that Aiza's Chima over, the final over, which really put Bangladesh out of the. They lost the Asia Cup. So Pakistan, congratulations to them for winning the Micromax Asia Cup 2012, and this is their second Asia Cup in their history. So congratulations, Bangladesh. Spare a thought for them. But I would really congratulate Bangladesh for their display today, and I'm sure today if they had won the Asia Cup 2012. They would have definitely opened a new chapter in Bangladesh cricketing history. But no worries, Bangladesh. You did a splendid job to beat the winners of the World Cup 2011, India, and also the finalist Sri Lanka, and then almost coming close to beat Pakistan. So that itself says it all. So Bangladesh, you need not lose heart. There are more opportunities coming in, and your team, Bangladesh team, is looking absolutely galvanized. So one can forget this, and Bangladesh should march forward. Well, I'll talk about the details. Also, I would like to tell you something which is very important from the cricketing point of view. As you know, the World 2020 is going to be played in Sri Lanka, and the first team to qualify from the ICC qualifying tournament in Dubai is Afghanistan. This is the second consecutive time that they are coming into the World 2020, and as I've told you, they are in a very exciting bunch of cricketers, and Afghanistan has defeated Namibia today. Namibia have been doing very well. In fact, Namibia were rolled out for 99. In fact, Afghanistan making 146. So congratulations to Afghanistan for getting into the World 2020 for the second time running. Well, now let's look at the match between Bangladesh and Pakistan. What really happened? Well, it was Bangladesh who actually won the toss and put the Pakistanis in. Well, as far as Pakistan were concerned, they didn't have a good start today, with Mushtaq Murtaza bowling very well today and actually picking up the wicket of Nasir Jamshed, who actually stroked the ball to covers. He was gone for 9 of 8 balls with 2 fours. Mohammad Hafiz was looking very good and he was stroking the ball very well. Yunus Khan was claimed by Nazmul Hussain as Yunus Khan shaped to play a stroke away from him, and he was LBW by Nazmul Hussain for 1. Misbah-ul-Haq was brilliantly run out by this guy who has been the talk of the tournament as far as Bangladesh is concerned. Nasir Hussain coming in and swooping on the ball, and Misbah-ul-Haq actually drove the ball, and he was in a bit of hesitation when the ball went to Nasir Hussain because he knows he's a good fielder, but Misbah-ul-Haq hesitated, and then he saw that the non-striker was already there, so he had to run, and as they ran, Mohammad Hafiz went to the strikers end, and Yunus Khan was gone. Misbah-ul-Haq was gone, brilliantly run out by Nasir Hussain, the young bloke, 13 of 23 balls with 1-4, and that made the score for Pakistan 55 for 3, which became 70 for 4 after Mohammad Hafiz, after playing a good hand of 40 runs of 87 balls with 4 fours, was a victim as caught Nazmul Hussain, bowled by Abdul Razak for 40, and they were 70 for 4 at that stage. After that, it was a very good partnership. They slowly resurrected the situation. It was done by Umar Akmal and Hamad Azam, the all-rounder, young all-rounder, both of them contributing 30 apiece, with Umar Akmal making 30 of 45 balls with just 1-6. So there was a lot of character in Umar Akmal's batting. Hamad Azam made 30 of 37 balls with 3 fours and very huge 6. But as I said, the spin was the one which Bangladesh have been very strong on, and well, it was the time for Shakib Al Hasan to come and bowl a beautiful spell. 10 overs, 1 minute and 239. Razak also bowled brilliantly. 10 overs, 3 minutes, 26 runs and 2 wickets, and they were the ones who actually broke this very useful partnership, which actually went on to 129 in the 34th over. So Hamad Azam was out for 30, and after that Sarfraz Ahmed was the one who actually took the Pakistani score on to 236 by remaining not out on 46 of 52 balls with 4 fours. The tailenders couldn't contribute much. Umar Gul was out for 4. Saeed Ajmal was out for 4. 50 overs gone, 236 for 9 for Pakistan. Murtaza bowled well, 2 for 48, 1 for 36 for Nazmul Hussain. The spinners bowled excellently. Shahdat Hussain was the most costly. In fact, Shahdat Hussain was probably guilty of bowling the last over, which was the 50th over. He leaked 19 runs of that over, and that was the costliest over in the whole Pakistani innings. And that was probably the one where Bangladesh lost. Probably Bangladesh, if Bangladesh would really think about it, as Rahim, the captain, said in his post press conference, that over was very crucial. So, but Shahid was very costly, 9 overs, no maiden, none for 63, and probably one would have felt Nazim ul Hussain could have been given the ball. Probably an error by Mushfiqur Rahim, probably. Mahmudullah 3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 14. Now looking at the Bangladeshi batting card, well, for Bangladesh, things didn't start off well. In fact, they started off well. Their openers did a very splendid job. Tamim Iqbal and Nazimuddin put a good 68 runs, with Tamim Iqbal playing some gorgeous strokes on the offside, especially with Severe on Umar Gul. He had 8 fours in his knock of 60 of 68 balls with 8 fours. Nazimuddin was first to go. Shahid Afridi got him caught by Yunus Khan. Yunus Khan held the catch. It was brilliantly done by Yunus Khan as he dived forward and held the catch. And then Yunus Khan also held a very good sharp catch in the slips when Jarul Islam was caught. Yunus Khan bowled Saeed Ajmal for a duck. That made the score 68 for 2, and it soon became 81 for 3 when Tamim Iqbal departed, but caught Yunus Khan bowled Umar Gul for 60 of 68 balls with 8 fours. But after that, there was a very good partnership which actually yielded 89 runs. But in that 89 runs partnership, what I would like to really say is Shakib Al Hasan was there. Shakib Al Hasan started off, he opened his account with a very good boundary of the bowling of Umar Gul, looking aggressive. But this partnership was very, very vital because Shakib Al Hasan was at the other end, Nasir Hussain. And let me tell you, this was the phase where Bangladesh had to really, really watch them. And that's what they did in the company of Shakib Al Hasan and Nasir Hussain. Shakib Al Hasan, an experienced campaigner, so he was actually prodding Nasir Hussain to just stay at the wicket, keep the wickets intact, which was the right way to go. And also the bowling was very, very sharp at that stage, because if you look at the bowling, that was the phase in which Saeed Ajmal was really bowling. He was absolutely excellent. 10 overs, 2 maidens, 40 runs and 2 wickets. For Saeed Ajmal. Shahid Afridi was absolutely splendid. He came into his own today. Shahid Afridi 10 overs, 1 for 28, and this was the thing which actually kept Bangladesh down, I would say. And then also Mohammad Hafiz, the right arm off spinner, bowling 10 overs, no wicket for 30 runs, but he kept the runs down, and that really, really added the pressure on the Bangladeshis. But I would like to credit Shakib Al Hasan and Nasir Hussain for keeping their cool and waiting, biding the time. Even though the batting power play was taken, they couldn't really get on. They really couldn't get a lot of boundaries because even though spinners were bowling, Saeed Ajmal is such an excellent bowler, he's a world-class bowler, very difficult to get him off the square, and that was precisely. And Shakib Al Hasan then decided with Nasir Hussain to just take the singles, which was the right way to go. I thought Bangladesh were doing a great job in that particular phase when the Pakistani spinners were really ruling the roost, and also in the batting power play. But after that, the pressure started mounting because the run rate started going up, and in fact, Shakib Al Hasan and Nasir Hussain had actually taken it to the 42.4. Almost 43rd over, and the score at 170 for 4, and that was the time they required around 66 runs in the next 7 overs, and definitely this requires a sense of urgency, and that's what Shakib Al Hasan did. He tried to give room for himself on the leg side and tried to flick Isis Chima. His stumps were rattled. He was gone for 68 of 72 balls with 7 fours and 1 6, and that was the turning point where Shakib Al Hasan could have really piloted them to victory. And after that, Nasir Hussain also left, caught Misbah Ulaq, bowled Umar Gul for 28 of 63 balls with 1 4. Mushfiqur Rahim, disappointed. He was caught in the deep of the bowling of Isis Chima for 10 of 8 balls with 1 4. And then it was Mahmudullah and Mashraf Murtaza. Mashraf Murtaza contributed a very good 18 of 9 balls. In fact, he creamed Umar Gul for 2 boundaries in 1 over, and it was looking like Bangladesh were going to take it, but Mashraf Murtaza fell when he was caught by Nasir Jamshed of the bowling of Ajmal for 18, and that made the score 218 for 7 in the 48th over. There were 47.4 overs, and then when Abdul Razak fell, trying to hit Isis Chima. Now I'll talk about the last over, and this was the equation that Bangladesh had. I'll just give you some commentary here, trying my best to do whatever I can. And this was the last over which was being bowled, and Isis Chima was absolutely on the money. He was bowling slower ones, he was well disguising it, was very difficult. So this was the equation. End of over 49, Bangladesh were 288 for 28 for 7, and they required another 9 runs to put it across Pakistan. And the first ball that Chima bowled to Mahmudullah, well, Mahmudullah just tried to paddle scoop it, got an edge, got the ball hit the bat, and they took a single. Then came Razak in the strike. Razak getting a length delivery, the next ball couldn't get any runs. and Chima once, and then it was after that Chima bowled. In fact, Razak got a single. In fact, they actually eked out a leg by, and then Chima came in and bowled to Mahmudullah. The equation there was still 2 runs were taken, so 7 runs required for victory, and Chima actually came in and bowled a beautiful slower delivery, and it was very difficult for Mahmudullah to pick it up, and he couldn't get any runs. That was a dot ball. But this fourth delivery, which was bowled to Mahmudullah, in fact created an overthrow, and 3 runs were taken. So Bangladesh were absolutely in, and it was in fact it has been reduced from 7 to 4 runs. So 4 runs required for victory and 2 balls remaining. Chima bowled to Razak, and Razak tries to parallel scope, and he was clean bowled, and that was the thing. And then it was left to Shahadat Hussain to be the hero, taking the last ball from Rizwan, from Aizaz Chima. But what he could do was nothing, as Aizaz Chima was absolutely on the money. He was absolutely on the batsman there. He got a ball to snuck under the he got a Yorker to snuck under Shahadat Hussain's bat. He got an edge. He went for a run. It was all over for Bangladesh, and Pakistan had lifted their second Asia Cup in their history. So congratulations, Pakistan, but spare a thought for Bangladesh, according to me. Well, just before this, let me tell you, let me also talk about the bowling figures for you. As far as Pakistan is concerned, Aizaz Chima was the man of the match. He bowled splendidly, 7 overs, no maiden, 3 for 46. In fact, he took the very, very vital wickets, I would say. First, came at the death and bowled splendidly. And he also took the most important wicket, that was Shakib al-Hasan and Mushfiqur Rahim, which were very, very important wickets in the context. Umar Gul 10 overs, 2 men, 2 for 65, very costly, very ori. Ajmal 10 overs, 2 men, 1, 2 for 40. Hamad Hazem bowled 3 overs, none for 20. And as I said, the spinners did a good job. And there were a lot of things which happened. It was looking like even Stevens, whether Pakistan could win, Bangladesh could win. It kept on turning, but in the end, Pakistan were the ones who prevailed. The man of the match went to Aizaz Chima. The man of the series went to Shakib al Hasan for his brilliant performance. The cool player went to Tamim Iqbal for his consistent performance of making, hitting almost, contributing very well in all the 4 matches. Not only that, this was a player who was not there in the team, came into the team and made his presence felt and proved something to all the selectors. Akram Khan resigned because Tamim Iqbal was not there. Then he came back, and what a proud man Akram Khan would be for what he did to Tamim Iqbal. Sacrificing his post for Tamim Iqbal. And Tamim Iqbal, oh absolutely, he was a wonderful entertainment for all the spectators and the fans alike. And also, let me tell you, Bangladesh, you did a great job. As I said, it's not easy to beat India and Sri Lanka, who have actually been the winners and the finalists of the World Cup 2011. So I'm sure Bangladesh is going to put up a very good show now. And Bangladesh, now nobody can take Bangladesh for granted. They are really coming of age right now. And Nasir Hussain, I think he was the player of the tournament for me. Because he does everything, whether it is batting, he can bat well. He also played a waiting game today, which was good to see under the guidance of Shakib al Hasan. His bowling has been, he's been a good off spinner. He has been a brilliant fielder. That's what Bangladesh has been really, really blessed with, according to me. Well, Bangladesh, good luck to you in all your future matches, and my commiserations to you for today's loss. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening show for today. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.